Have you ever come out to do something, started your tractor right up first thing in the morning, and just went to work? Yeah, me too. But we really shouldn't be doing that. It can get expensive. So today I'm going to show you 5 pre-flight checks to check on your tractor. It takes less than 10 minutes, but it can save you from destroying your engine, overheating your engine, or destroying your hydraulic pump. And stick around to the end, because the last check is one that most people forget to check. All right, let's go ahead and start with the most important fluid level, the oil. On the Branson TYM 2515H, it's really simple to find the oil. It's right down here. Now, I have a, you're gonna want something to wipe it on. You pull it all the way out. You wipe it off. Now you're going to reinsert it all the way back in. I can't find the hole. It's in the hole. And you insert it all the way back in. It clicks back in. Now I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to check. What was that? Okay, you see that notch? Okay, you see that notch right there? That's the full level. And the bottom notch is a low level. You want to make sure that it's between those levels. And we are. Now, a diesel engine depends on the oil for lubrication, cooling, and contamination control. Running low on your oil can cause damage. Next up, we're going to check the coolant level, and in order to do that, we have to raise the bonnet. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush guard pin right here, push it out, and push that forward. Doesn't have to be far. Okay, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to pull the bonnet latch and lift her up. Now, coming over to the other side of the tractor, you can see I am just at the low spot. I'm going to see if I got any to add. And I do. Now, just for safety's sake, you never want to pull this off, this radiator cap off when it is hot, because you can get severely burned because that's highly pressured. What you do is you pull this cap off the overflow tank, and you can pull that right out and make a mess. The 2515H cooling system holds approximately 1.3 gallons of coolant. What I'm looking for isn't just a level, I'm also looking for signs of leaks around the hoses, hose clamps, radiator, and underneath the tractor. A small coolant leak today can become a major overheating event tomorrow. And now you can see we are right up just below the fill line. Now I've come around to the back of the tractor, and I am going to check the lifeblood of the tractor, the hydraulic fluid. This fluid runs the 3-point hitch, the loader, this power steering, and the hydrostatic transmission. If your hydraulic fluid gets low, it can lead to sluggish loader operation, jerky performance, and strange noises. With the loader lowered to the ground and the tractor on level ground, check the sight glass or dipstick depending on your configuration. I have a dipstick. Now I'm going to pull that out, wipe it off, and I'm going to reinsert it fully. And I'm going to try not to cross thread it. Reinsert it fully, pull it back out. Now I am going to check the level. I am in the middle of that, so I'm going to actually add a little. Now the hydrostatic transmission system on the 2515H holds nearly 10 gallons of hydraulic transmission fluid, so keep an eye on the level and condition is important. Also, we're looking at the color. Mine's really clear. Now to fill it, we're going to pull this plug right here. Can't see it, can you? We're going to pull this orange plug. Now, I am using Travelers Universal. Use what the book says. This is what I found closest to the book. Now, if the fluid appears milky or foamy, water contamination could be present. There, we'll try that. We'll let that go down. They should put some kind of coloring in this to make it easier to see. And there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I am right up to the top line. Perfect. The next check is your tire pressure. Now, I've had problems with this particular tire because it's all weather checked, and I had to put a plug in it, but I keep these at 50, but you can find on your sidewall, it will tell you the PSI that you want your tires kept at. And just having one tire that's a little bit low can actually screw up your handling quite a bit. All right, now just as much as diesel, your tractor needs clean air. Now you can see down in here, I got some leaves. Depending on what you're doing, you should check this really often. Make sure it's not all plugged up. There is a screen here that will come right out and you can blow it out. I'm not going to worry about it right now because that's really, really clean. Now every so often, I check my air filter. Now I just checked this one the other day when I changed the oil, and I am ordering a new one because, well, it's just been that long. Hey guys, those are the 5 pre-flight checks that I should do every time I get on my tractor before I turn that key. If nothing else, the oil, the coolant, and the hydraulic fluid you should check, just to make sure you're not going to kill your tractor. This tractor is a huge $30,000 investment. You do not want it to die on you. Hey y'all, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. Maybe think about joining for 99 cents. Members only content is on the way. In fact, I'm about to show them a little something I didn't show you. All right, y'all have a great and wonderful day. We love you, and God bless.